Greetings, great day, great day, great day. Dr. Dominique here, president of Reese Financial Services, where I'm the chief financial coach, consultant, and strategist. And feeling like I'm looking a little crazy today, but it's all good. Everything in divine order. So I walked in, and the event was happening, and it was all good. Started networking, started listening, started talking to people. Event starts to die down. It's getting a little later. And I noticed him when I walked in, but I hadn't made my way around to him yet. And by the time I did, we began to have a great conversation. And it was revealed that he was a consultant at like an economic development corporation. So that was cool. And he asked me what I did. I gladly shared. And he gave me his card. He told me to email him. I thought, great, this is awesome. Cool, will do. But the organization looked very familiar. It hadn't registered to me yet. And we kept talking just a little bit more. And we were about to depart. He said, yeah, be sure you send me that email. I said, okay, I will. And I looked again, because I had looked the first time, at his first and last name. And that's when it hit me. OMG. That's when it hit me. I know this man. On top of it, he controls the dollars. OMG. On top of it, I just emailed him. OMG. I had been talking to him via email. OMG. Okay. Thank you, Father. Wow, 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 wow. Everything in divine order. It could not have happened in any more order than that. And it was in that moment I recognized and realized the value of being in a paid community. And so that is the message today, that community costs and it's time to invest. And I'm going to give you 3 steps on how to do that. But first, I want to talk to you about the benefits, because it's different when you're in a paid community versus a non-paid community. And you should move different. Or let me not say you should move different, but you should have a different set of expectations. So essentially, you should move different in one versus the other. Now, I am in a private paid membership club, and I meet people, I network there. Everyone is professional. Some people are entrepreneurs, others have traditional 9 to 5s, but they may work remote, they may work off site, they may work in the office and come to the club. But we all share some very common goals and similar values. So that becomes important when you are seeking community. Nevertheless, I've invested $2,000 for the year, which is really not a lot of money. $2,000 for the year to be a part of this club, and actually $2,400 for the year to be a member of this club. And there are benefits. You know, I get breakfast every day. I have a space to work. I meet people. I can host meetings there. There's great programming where I can go and learn things. There's leadership opportunities. Um, yeah, it's just a great space to grow, develop, and improve your network. And that's what I did last night. And I thought, wow. I mean, I clearly have met this man outside of the club, but it was in a different capacity. And our relationship was different. Inside of the club, it is now revealed that we both are members of the club. So I'll let you explore how that may benefit me, right? Directly. And at the same time, now it really shifts the dynamics of the relationship outside of the club, right? Because you can't take back the fact that we now know each other through the club. So we're connected in a way that has more value than what we were connected in the beginning. I was just a stranger, you know, applying for something, not a stranger anymore. And so the benefits of being in a paid community tend to be very much conducive to the desires that we are seeking for our level up. And that's why it becomes important. So, here are 3 steps that you can take to get into community that aligns with the desired outcomes you're seeking for your level up. Now, you got to be in a level up. You can't just be humdrum along. Like, this is for the person who's ready for the next level of their life, ready for the elevation, ready to meet their higher self, their the next best version of themselves. Because when it happens, you've got to be ready to receive it at that level. Otherwise, you might mess it up, you might screw it up, or you may not be as ready for it as you thought. So, first, step 1 is to identify the area in which you want to change. So, this could be your social life, this could be your personal life. And by that, personal can mean a lot of things. You know, I'm a woman, so maybe I want more connection with women. I'm also a mom. Maybe I'm looking for more connections with mothers. You know, I'm also a sister. So maybe I'm looking for a sisterhood. And the same for men. You know, you may be a father, you may be a brother, you may be a fiance or a husband. Maybe you're looking for more community with other men who are like you, stand up men, men who are business owners, men who love sports. I don't know, right? But personal can mean different levels. Financial. And financially doesn't just mean that you're seeking help with your finances, but maybe you're ready for a community where people are leveling up their financial game. Maybe people are investing. So maybe you want to be in an investment club. I'm the founder of the Black Women's Investment Club here in LA. Private group of women. We all came together with one common goal to pool our resources and invest. And out of that, we've created other benefits. We've got a sisterhood. We practice excellence. So community has its benefits, but you can congregate around several reasons. Spiritually, maybe you're looking to develop yourself spiritually. Maybe you want a closer relationship either with God or even with yourself. Starts with self first. And then maybe your health. Maybe you're like, all right, I really have tried to do this alone. I don't like the gym. That's me. I can't go into the gym. I don't know what to do there. It's not a place for me. But if I'm in a group or a class, perfect, right? So maybe you want to improve your health, but you don't get the best results when you do it alone. Emotionally, maybe you're looking for some support. You know, I know I have been in a space, especially after coming out of so many losses last year, that emotional support was important. So emotional support groups, you know, those are important. Or maybe you're trying to kick a behavior. You know, maybe you need to stop doing something. So the groups that are like, you know, Alcoholics Anonymous, or groups where you can retire certain behaviors, those are great. And some of those aren't even paid. Then you have business. Maybe you want a group where you can improve your business savvy. So, what might that look like? And then a professional development place, you know, where you can meet new people, or maybe for your industry or sector in particular, grow your professional development. So, those are some examples of the areas that you would want to identify within your own life where you want to see change. So that's the first step. Identify the area where you want to see the change. This lock is just really bothering me. Second step is to identify the outcome you're seeking. Think about the end goal. What is it that you want from this experience? If you know that going in, your expectation is set, and you start to create a criterion of such that you know what to look for, or at least you know the questions to ask as you start exploring these groups and connecting with them to see if they're able to facilitate that outcome. So, if you want to join a health related group to lose weight, then you want to be sure that that outcome is associated with that group. But if you simply just want to practice wellness and eat healthier or eat cleaner, then a weight loss group may not be the group for you. They may not facilitate the outcome of eating cleaner or healthier. They very well may, but it may not be the focus. Maybe the exercise piece would be the focus combined with how you eat. But maybe you're not interested in exercise. You just want cleaner, healthier eating habits. So you see how while they're related, they are very different based on the outcome you're seeking. So it's important for you to know the outcome that you're seeking. I like to say this to my clients too, especially when you're working on your finances and you're not necessarily sure what kind of professional you should be working with. Well, first is to know why you need a professional. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? What is the outcome you want to see, either in your numbers or in your financial life in general? That would then help you reverse engineer into identifying the type of professional that you actually need to work with in order to achieve that outcome. So it's no different in any other area of our lives. Identify the outcome that you're seeking so that you can then reverse engineer into thinking about what this group or this community needs to look like. Okay? Step 3, explore. Now it's time for you to begin your research. And in doing this, ideally social media, right? Social media is a great platform. It's a global platform for you to see organizations globally. And we've learned that we don't have to show up physically in order to be a part of community. Ask a friend or get a referral because more than likely there's someone well, maybe not. Based on who you are and the role you play in your network, you might be the only person seeking community. So if you don't have the luxury of asking for a referral, then your research really becomes important. But if you do have the luxury, ask a friend for a referral or explore their networks of who they know and other people that they may be connected to who are a part of a community that you may be interested in. That way you can tap them and learn more about it. Literally just did that yesterday. Connected one of my best friends with a really great colleague of mine, and we're both a part of the same club, Everything in Divine Order. Well, now we're all a part of the club, and connecting them to now they can create their own network and collaborations, right? So it really deepens the relationship when you can go through a friend of a friend to get connected to a group or community. And then good old Google, right? So good old Google, begin to research. Now, what would you research? What kind of keywords would you type in? I've come up with a few. So you can find community within associations, within networks, within groups, within masterminds, within incubators, and within clubs. So if you're not exactly sure what to Google, you can use some of those keywords to be able to help you. Again, associations, networks, groups, masterminds, incubators, and clubs. So that would be a great place to start. And then you're on your way, And again, you may already have an idea of a few clubs that you want to be a part of, you know. Now it's just researching them and truly taking the next action. No more thinking about it. Because once you get into community, you can benefit from knowing people, networking with them, sharing what you're trying to do. Everybody knows somebody who you could benefit from. But it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you time, energy, and money. And you cannot be afraid to invest these resources. Or you could put it like time, talent, and treasure, however you want to think about it. But paid communities have much greater benefits because there's something to deliver to you now. You now have an expectation to receive something in exchange for this investment that you've made to get access to quality people, to get access to amenities, right? To get access to resources that outside of the club, outside of the incubator, outside of the association, outside of the membership, you may not have access to those things. It's almost like you pay to play, right? You pay to play, but that is not a frivolous spend. It's an investment. And once you're in, then you got to practice on how to work it. All right? So that's it. 3 steps on how to invest in community. Identify the area you want to change, identify the outcome you're seeking, and begin to explore. So take that into your day to day. Think about the ways in which you're ready to level up and how you can benefit from community, because going it alone is not the name of the game in 2023. We must get into community so that we can continue to develop, especially coming out of, and we're kind of still in, but we can get out now, coming out of the pandemic where we were in like shut in orders, right? So it's very important that you think critically about this so you can begin to experience a level up that is one that's not isolating. Because we know very rarely does the level up happen alone. So, hope that's helpful. Take it into your day. Be productive. Be prosperous. Peace.